Hi, my name is Sandy, licensed esthetician and owner of Brains and Beauty Skincare and Sugaring, located in the Coral Springs, Margate, Florida area. Now today, I wanted to kind of touch up on a topic that I've been getting clients have been asking me questions about. Basically, will it hurt? Now while I do that, I'm actually going to sugar my arm. I've already prepped the skin, did my cleansing, did powder, and now I'm just going to go ahead and do a little sugar. Now, I know, especially with my first timers, I know it's scary because, you've probably seen 40-year-old virgin or, these awful prank videos and, things like that. I completely understand. So people are probably scared. I get it. So what I can say is, will it hurt? It's kind of hard to say yes and no. Now, before I continue, I just want to say, if you haven't had an opportunity to take a look at my previous videos, in those videos, I do Brazilians. And I actually have 3 different Brazilian videos, and 3 or 2. I have Brazilian videos. If you get a chance, please take a look, and you'll see those are they're all first-time clients, and actually none of them have ever received a Brazilian before. So you'll see that the response is completely different. And in one of the videos, the client has had kids, the other one didn't, and you'll see the response is completely different. So it all depends. And there are some other factors that play a role in how you'll feel the pain. For example, are you closer to your menstrual cycle? So if you know you're about to get your menstrual cycle, I highly recommend waiting until after, maybe even a week after you've completed your menstrual cycle. If you are on any medication, making sure that the medication that it doesn't say that it'll make you a bit sensitive, because that does play a role into your sensitivity and how your body reacts to any type of pain. Maybe it heightens something that may not usually hurt. What else? It also making sure that you exfoliate. I actually did a video on exfoliation. If you can, go ahead and take a look at it. And basically what exfoliation does, it removes any dead skin that is trapping any hairs. So what that does is, if there are hairs trapped, then I have to go over the area a few times. And sometimes I have to say the T word. I may have to use tweezers, because if it's trapped in dead skin, you'll see me from time to time, I'll use my finger. So basically this is how I would use it as a tweezer, and try and remove the hair that way. If it still won't come out, I'll use actual tweezers to remove it. But that's one way you can reduce any type of pain or anything like that, is exfoliating. And moisturizing. Moisturizing is also a huge plays a huge role in your skin condition, because you want to make sure it's in a healthy state always. So when it's in a healthy state, it's stronger. It won't be as sensitive to pain, any hair pulling. What else? You can, this is most important, pre-book your appointment. Why? Because you want to stay on schedule. Now, every now and then I'll have a client that's like, all right, I'll see you in 6 months. I'm like, all right, we're going to be back at step 1, and that's the best way you can do it, is by staying consistent. Because if we're starting anew every time, then guess what? Every time it's going to be a lot of hair. The roots are strong, and so it's going to have to be plucked with the stronger roots. So that is what's causing the pain. So when the hairs that are at a weaker state, like about 3 to 4 weeks, depending on how quickly your hair grows, max 6 weeks for Brazilian, that's one of the ways that you can help reduce pain, is by staying consistent with your appointments. And I'm just going over this because I'm just loving this sugar right now. It's so fun to play with. What else? Please, please, please do not even entertain any type of numbing creams, numbing agents, numbing sprays, nothing. If it hurts that much, then we need to figure out what's going on. It should not hurt that much that you need a type of numbing agent, especially when you're using sugar. And I'll go into sugar and explaining more about sugar in a bit. And medication, please do not take any over-the-counter pills for medication. It's not needed. I promise you, you won't need it, and I highly do not recommend it before any appointment. I do not provide any of those things, and I do not recommend them for my client. And majority of my clients say it really doesn't hurt. And all right, let's jump right into it. Basically, with sugar, the reason why it doesn't hurt as much as alternative forms of hair removal is because little to no heat is used when using it. See, right now it warmed up to my body temperature, and it's also warming up to my hand as well. But let me see if I could get it to droop a little bit. You'll see that once it's warmed up a bit, it moves, it glides, it doesn't pull on any hairs. And that's another, I have to talk about that in another video about the proper way to use sugar. And you can kind of see it's like, let me keep my finger here. With sugar, you want to, with sugar, it's chemical free. Okay. All right. Sugar is chemical free. It requires little to no heat. It sticks to the hair and not the skin, and that's the most important part. It's sticking to the hair and not the skin, so you won't worry. And when you're using the right consistency, and I really need to stress on that, when you're using the right consistency, there should be no bruising, there should be no pulling, there should be none of this. When you're using the right consistency, the hair will come out correctly. So there's no added pain. We're focusing on just removing the hair. The hair, that's all the focus is. So that's why it doesn't hurt as much as other forms of hair removal. And again, when you're sticking to a schedule, remember, no more than 6 weeks when it comes to Brazilians, no more than 4 weeks for other areas. This is probably the best thing that you can do. If you're not local in the South Florida area, I highly recommend that you do type in sugaring near me and find someone that does sugaring. So yeah. So I think that's it about sugaring. And will it hurt? Look how pretty that is. It's so cute. So if you all have any more questions about pain or anything like that, please feel free to contact me, or leave me so please feel free to contact me, leave a comment below, make sure you like and share this video. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you are in the South Florida area, definitely make yourself an appointment. Hope to see you soon. Bye.